Hello, welcome. This is Heart of the Moon. This is going to be a Virgo birthday reading for the third Decante of Virgo. Happy birthdays to y'all. If you were born on September 13th through September 22nd, then this birthday reading is for you. With influences from the constellation Bootes the Herdsman and the sub-ruler Venus. It's a beautiful constellation. A collection of symbols, actually, and a collection of information. So without further ado, let's get into it. I hope everyone's doing well. Thoughts and prayers go out to the survivors of Hurricane Sally. Okay. So, I'm going to explain things as I go along. This is going to be a spread, very similar to a spread I used for the chakra reading. And I found out that the chakra reading, actually, I called it the whispering rose, but it actually turned out to be like a whispering bush or a whispering rose bush. So this one is going to be the whispering rose. And I simplified it down to 2 high points and 1 low point. And it symbolizes like the energy of a rose, of finding a really good average that works well for everyone. But this is a birthday reading, and it's the season of Virgo, and Virgo loves to play in the larger than life type of energy. So I'm going to use some extra cards to make the reading, to make the spread, but I think it's going to be something that you're going to be liking. At least that's the intent anyway. All right, so without further ado, let's go. So to begin with, we're going to pull some tea leaf fortunes. We're going to pull three leaves. 3, I think, if we pull 3, I think it almost like guarantees a good average. So there might be a thorn or a surprise. If we pull 3, there might be a thorn or a surprise in there, but there's going to be at least one good one in there, possibly 2, possibly 3. Hey, we're hoping for the best, right? So when I saw the symbolism of Bootes, it's like I have to really ask the question to the Virgos out there, to the Maidens out there, is like, you must like to collect things. That's what I'm thinking. All right, and really, and you have Virgo you're made up of layers. And when we have the sub-ruler of Venus, and when we have a lot of collection of symbolism in that constellation, it's nice to have the sub-ruler of Venus, because Venus can reconcile all these desperate energies into a benefit. She unifies all these extreme energies from one extreme to another. She can reconcile them. And that's what that constellation really symbolizes, is collecting all this information and all these energies and how we can use them. And Venus is the sub-ruler, and that's what she does. But she also has this energy of love as well. Beautiful. So, one of the key words on navigating that constellation is discernment. If we have all this collection of information, yeah, it's definitely nice to have Venus there, for sure. But it's also nice to have discernment. We need to have discernment if we're going to be collecting all this information, right? Beautiful. All right. Okay. That's one. Two. Three. Thank you. That was the Hand of Fate. Got our tea as well. All right. Let's see what the Hand of Fate has picked up. Door number one. Diamond. Diamond in the rough. He'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Beautiful. Take this message if and only if it resonates. Diamond. Embrace his energy at least until around Valentine's Day. All right. I would hope there's the illustration of the diamond. That's a beautiful, yeah. Okay, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Beautiful, yeah. And look, there's the diamond there, obviously, but there's also a rose there as well. So beautiful, yeah. We picked up the energy of the rose, the diamond and the rose. Diamond in the rough. All right. So there you go. There's our one. We're guaranteed at least one. All right. Is there a thorn? Owl. Good advice from a wise person. Beautiful. You got to check out. I was trying to find some videos for our Facebook page, and I was checking out some owl videos, and those owls are very unique individuals, that's for sure. If you ever have found the time, do a little binge on YouTube with some owl videos. Good advice from a wise person. Very unique individuals, an owl. Beautiful. And you know what? Those the owl's eyes might be dark, but that's educating ourselves. That's education. And when it comes out, it's surrounded. It gets filtered through the color around his face. The light around his face. And there's Arcturus too. Arcturus. All that information gets a helping hand from Arcturus. From the filter of Arcturus as well. Right. Beautiful. Because there's two. All right. Is this going to be a thorn? Fair man. Dealings or a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Fair man. Okay, take that. This could be a thorn or not. This is a really neutral. It all depends on your situation. But we're hoping for the best. This fair man could be dealings like a jack of diamonds or jack of hearts. Maybe a king, gray hair or white hair. Maybe like the king of hearts, king of diamonds, maybe. Fair man. Beautiful. There you go. There's 3. I don't see, it all depends on your situation. This could be a thorn or a high point or a surprise. I don't know. It all depends on your situation, I guess. But we definitely got 2 high points here. Beautiful. And 1 possible thorn. That's it. That's really up in the air, though. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Hand of Fate. All right. Now we're going to get a hand from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, that's a sign. And King of Hearts, what was I saying? That tried to pop out. That was a sign from Spirit to get the top 3 cards. Here, here, and here. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. All right. And now, we're going to do the same thing. Get a sign from Spirit. And we're going to take the top 3 cards. Please. Okay, that tried to come out. 9 of Swords. That's the completion of an idea. All right, 2 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and what's this? 3 of Swords. All right, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, there's a lot of air energy. That's here. Actually, beautiful. We have mostly Virgo's energy. And her teammate, Pisces, with a bit of fire in there. So here's the 6 of Pentacles. That's Virgo's energy, and here's Pisces energy, her Virgo's teammate. There's some water energy, the 4 of Hearts, fire and air, and this is air right here. So air comes in really, really strong in here. Okay, so this represents the energy of a rose of 2 high points and 1 surprise, which the rose is a symbol of success, but it also has a thorn. So we try and find a good average that works good for everyone. All right, and to begin with, we have the 5 of Spades. This is in a high point, though. 5 of air. Spades are air. And evaluation. If this comes up in the high point, it's there's some kind of change, but change for the good, or it could be a reevaluation. When we think about a 5 or a change, a change could be changing our mind or getting a new outlook on things, like to reevaluate. And this is air. So it's reevaluating our thinking, our logic. It's reevaluating. Oh yeah, definitely something. It's reevaluating a choice. Because look at this is the 2 of Wands. to a fire. Yeah, and this is beautiful. Actually, these two cards really go well because this person, this individual, is actually looks like they've come up. Yeah, they've literally come to a high point in their life, and now they're reevaluating something. They're looking out into the bay there or something, and out into the ocean. And they're reevaluating something. And it looks like this person has reevaluated, chose something, chose this wand over this one, and it was for their highest good, holding on to the earth. And there we have a symbol of flowers. A symbol of flowers is beliefs. Reevaluating our beliefs. Definitely, this is these two cards really shout out reevaluation. Okay, beautiful. In our logic, in our beliefs, yeah. Okay, this is the low point. So this is like in the challenge position. This is something that spins this in a different direction. So this is a surprise in the thorn position, and this is the Four of Hearts. This is emotional. This is emotional stability. This is overall. This card has overall strength, but something that knocks us off balance in our emotions that may have to do with the equilibrium of our finances. This is the Six of Pentacles. This is having enough for ourselves and other people. But this is in a challenge position. Something could knock us off balance with our pentacles. That could cause our emotions to go out of balance in this thorn position. All right, but it's meant for a heads up. Overall, the rose evens out a good average for everyone. All right, so this is the high point. We transmute this energy. We get out of this energy, and then we go into this. Something directs us. Something directs this energy in the direction of this energy right here. The Three of Swords could be a really challenging energy, but it's in a high point. Oh, and beautiful. The Three of Swords, if it's in a challenging type of energy, it's opening, it's healing, it's opening our wounds so we can heal from them, because those wounds are blockages. Yeah, they're blockages. So these three swords could symbolize the heart, the mind, and body. Okay? In this case, it looks like the heart needs to be healed in regards to a financial situation. Okay? But look, the Three of Swords comes up. Take a look. There's 3 individuals here. 1, 2, 3. This situation gets healed up with the Three of Swords type of energy. And the focus is on the heart. This heart, any one of them could be the heart, mind, soul. You know what I'm saying? This heart gets healed up because this is in the high point position. Beautiful. And this is the Ace of Spades. Wow. This is Big Bang energy. Our consciousness. This is beautiful. This is the Ace of Spades. Spades are air, and this is the Three of Swords. Something out of this healing brings us like this, revitalizes. This high point revitalizes the Maidens right here. This heals our mind, body, our soul. This swords heals these 3 individuals right here. And it gets us going in a new direction with this Big Bang energy. With the Ace of Swords. Our consciousness goes in a new direction that has Big Bang type of energy. Our mind has just been literally opened up. So somehow in this process from here to here, the Maidens are able to heal up their mind, body, and heart, soul, or spirit. And that's going to launch them into a new direction right here with the Ace of Spades. Beautiful. All right. Now, wow, yeah. So we're going to get possibly some good advice. This owl is air. I just realized this owl is air. So a lot of air coming in. The Maidens are going to be enlightened big time with this owl energy that's overarches this reading right here. And look at all this air energy that's in the reading right here. All this air energy is in the high point. You're going to be receiving a precious gift. Wow. Or giving a precious gift. All right. Maybe this is where the fair man comes in. Right here? Or maybe here. Or here. I don't know. I don't know. All right. And now this spot right here is going to be some higher guidance from Spirit. And this spot represents the spot of Arcturus, the star, the guardian. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Beautiful, yeah. And we are in the 3rd Decante of Virgo. And if we're collecting this information, if we're reevaluating this information right here, definitely we could use some wisdom or some discernment. All right, and this is where the energy of Arcturus also comes in for support and help with that discernment. Okay, that's a little bit too much, but whoa, okay. The elephant popped out. Alrighty. So this is the spot of Arcturus. This is basically Spirit's Oracle. Right here. Fire energy. It's the third eye. Blockages. Wow. Now, look at the elephant. The elephant could be like a 5-ton roadblock or a 5-ton bulldozer to clear out our blockages. Right here. Right here. We have blockages right here. And it ends up clearing this blockage. And this elephant, what this elephant card is doing, this elephant is helping to clarify how this situation went in this direction and how this situation goes in that direction. So definitely there's some blockages. Yeah, absolutely. There's some blockages. Blockages can stop the flow of energy. Right here. That's what the Three of Swords symbolizes. Is we need to reopen our old wounds so we can heal them. Because those old wounds can be blockages. But this is in the high point. There's been blockages, spiritual blockages that has spun this in this direction right here. But at the same time, this is saying the elephant has helped to clear away the blockages to go into this direction. And the element is fire. The element is fire. So there's some action energy, right? In order to, when this went in this direction, action energy. Our action energy, some kind of action energy, caused us to go in this direction. And more action energy caused us to go in this direction. So this is the work. There's some work that might have to be done in order to go from here to here. And elephant is a symbol of work and clearing work, doing spiritual work, of clearing obstacles. All right. Torch. So this torch too is like this torch when we carry something around us, we're carrying a torch for something like a blockage or resentment or anything that you can think of, right? If we have a spiritual blockage, it's like it's like we're holding a torch for that energy that holds us back. But when we release it, we go in this direction right here, into healing. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's see what the... Because that's what, when we're in this energy right here, we're holding something. We're holding on to something. Elephant. Unstoppable, auspicious, wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck, like Ganesh. The elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. Wow. More wisdom comes in for the maidens. Beautiful. And good fortune too. Well, look at this. Okay. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears and you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. Yep. When in balance, one-pointed, focus, generous, and loving. Beautiful, yeah. One-pointed, focus, and generous too. So this is actually out of balance right here. And this is what, the energy is, the elephant is out of balance when we go to here, but that's what the meaning of this position of this card is. But it goes back into balance, and then it shoots us, it launches us in this direction. And if this card is in balance, it's generosity. Beautiful. Okay, when out of balance, misunderstands fate. To bring into balance, trust. When out of balance, misunderstands fate. Okay, I think there's a lesson. We can go back to what Joan of Arc. Like Joan of Arc, there's a really big lesson for us in Joan of Arc's story. Like Joan of Arc, like, have you ever been in a position where we're putting all this energy into something and nothing comes out of it? And we're on this spiritual journey, and we're co-creating with spirit. But sometimes if we put our energy into something, nothing manifests. Nothing seems to manifest. And it's a very, that's what happened to Joan of Arc. She went outside of her mandate. She tried to take Paris, and there was no energy available for her to do that because she went outside of her mandate. Because I think she misunderstood her fate. She misunderstood that she was overstepping her mandate. And if her soul journey was meant to take Paris, then the spiritual universe would have obliged but it wasn't part of her soul journey. So the spiritual universe, they don't waste energy. So they're not going to, if it's not part of her mandate, if it's not part of her soul journey, the spiritual universe is not going to put energy in towards capturing Paris. So in a sense, she misunderstood her own fate. So this could be an energy right here of how this goes to here is, maybe we're putting our energy, maybe we're putting our finances in the wrong spot. Could be. And we're not manifesting something that we thought. Because maybe the spiritual universe, because that's what the elephant does, right? It puts blockages. It put blockages in our road so we can find the door that we're supposed to open, right? It kind of reminds me of the lyrics of about Kate Perry. Yeah, I think her lyrics really catch on to something there. Because that's the situation. So maybe it has something to do with our emotions. I have some kind of emotional attachment to something. And we're putting our energy, our resources, like our pentacles in the wrong spot somehow. And this has become a blockage for us. But that could be elephant energy coming in. So that elephant energy came in to be a blockage for Joan, and this elephant energy comes in for a blockage for the Maidens again, right here, to get them in this direction, so we can instead of holding the torch for the blockage, hold our own torch, right, with self-knowledge, right? Beautiful. All right, and in wisdom, wow, wisdom comes up big time. So to make some room, we'll put that card right here for now. Wisdom comes out big time with the elephant and with the owl. So the maidens are sitting really pretty for wisdom, and wow. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, for an overall energy that's going to top off the head of the flower, Spirit is going to help us again. We're going to be using the Nature's Whispers deck. And it's going to be like an overall energy for the birthdays. Reading for the third Decante of Virgo. Okay, that turned. We got a card that turned. Okay, thank you, Spirit. It's always nice. All right, come on, that easy. Bring this down a little bit here again. Here. Okay, let's see what Spirit picked. Bountiful harvest. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful time around fall? Fall's coming up. And that's harvest time. Bountiful harvest. Wow. And this is a 2-8. The 2-8 goes to a 10, and the 10 goes to a 1. Right here. Some kind of new beginning. Beautiful. 10 is 10 actually, it could be the symbolism of the circumpunct. 0, we have the 10 has the 0 in it, which is the 0, the circumpunct, and then we have the 1, which could be a radius. And 1 can spin around the 0 and make a radius, and that's our outward expression. Our outward expression is the bountiful harvest. Beautiful. And this reading is over the top with wisdom, air energy, and some kind of harvest. And there's also a fair man. This individual could be, I'm getting the sense this individual is like a wild card. I'm getting the sense that this individual is like a wild card. Could go either way. You're gonna have to choose your air energy the right way. Choose your words the right way. Bountiful harvest. Okay, now let's take a look at the energy on the cards there. It's beautiful. Okay. And it's got a dove on it. So it's got a dove. She's dancing. Beautifully up. There's energy coming from her. It really has a Queen of Pentacles type of feel to it. Beautiful, yeah. And that could be a really good, beautiful symbolism of the circumpunct. Here's the 0. Earth is actually our home. The 0. Yeah, and there's actually a tenant there. That's what I just said right here. Actually, that's what is on the card. 10. The 0. This is the 0. And the 1 extends outwards. The 1 extends out from the 0 like this, like a radius, and then it just kind of goes around, and it's an outward expression of our inner right here. And there's the outward expression right here, the bountiful harvest. Beautiful. All right. And it goes really well with the over top energy of Virgo and her teammate, the Pisces. All right, let's bountiful harvest and bountiful wisdom as well. All right, bountiful harvest. You have access to the infinite source of love and resources provided by Mother Earth and the universe. There are no demands, requirements, or conditions that affect your ability to access this supply. This is a wonderful reminder and the absolute truth pertaining to the abundance that is available to you. Grant your abundance the opportunity to flow into your life. It will reshape your perspective. It will strengthen and nourish you. This phase holds a plenitude of affluence and fertility. You are lucky and blessed. You are lucky. You are lucky. And blessed. And blessed. If you count this lesson as a blessing, this is all a blessing right here. Beautiful. And let's just leave it at that. I think the cards tell a tale. Well, this has been the Virgo birthday reading. Happy birthday for the third Decante of their season. If you were born on September 13th through September 22nd, then this birthday reading is for you, with influences from the constellation Bootes the Herdsman and the sub-ruler Venus. Thank you, Spirit. Take care and God bless.